point.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Douglas. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Douglas has got 4 points in the quarter.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And thinking about Michael Beasley's career now, he did have a breakout season in 10 and 11 with the Timberwolves. It was enough to land him a 3-year, $18 million contract with the Suns a couple years ago. Arrow seemed to be pointing up, but then things headed south quickly.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Pelicans trail by 17. Inside, Ashik with the bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Houston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
And for last season, it was really just a victory for Beasley to get back in the league. I mean, did not start the season on any team. No doubt he has the skills, but something needs to happen for him in order to stick.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Houston leading by 16. 1:10 left in the third. Pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good. Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Cole. 8 points for him. Douglas can't hit. Now Beasley. Here's Harden. Well, Dwight Howard had that back surgery, and he's had knee trouble, and he is no longer quite as dominant Clark as a player we saw back in certainly his younger days in Orlando.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Kevin, he's still in the conversation for best centers in the NBA. I think he remains a superstar big man when he's healthy.
For the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. Harden hits them both. 40 seconds left in the third. And Harden comes to help. Perkins with it. Beasley covering. No good from Perkins.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And the basket by Harden.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Cole. Perkins with the screen. Perkins with a screen on Terry. Douglas for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge... And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Houston leading by 21. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Monteunice. McDaniels is out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Beasley, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. Cunningham kicks to Ajinça. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ajinça's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. Rocket shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Monteunice in the post, working on Ajinça. Kicks it to Capella. This one for 3. Babbitt grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 19. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Cole dishes to Ajinça. Perkins, the pass to Cole. Screen by Perkins. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ajinça kicks to Babbitt. But he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. Cannot hit. And it's Houston the other way. The feed now to Monteunice. It's Beasley on the wing. And that's a foul called on Alexis Ajinça. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
For the Rockets, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Capella. Ariza comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Corey Brewer. Howard against Perkins. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, you know, we're far enough away from the 2013 draft where we can start to get a feel for just how strong it was. I mean, the initial feeling was it was a weak draft, but there have been some gems coming out of it of late.
Babbitt's shot is off.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And for the 2013 draft class, not sure if there are going to be a lot of all-stars from that class, but there are quite a bit of rotational players that are effective.
And Kevin, listen, there's still a chance to see a couple of all-stars emerge from the class, as there are some elite talents that just need time to grow. And overall, there weren't too many complete misses. Almost every lottery pick is a rotation player at this point.
Ariza, right side. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Babbitt's got his fourth rebound in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Cole uses the glass to finish the layup. Cole's got 4 points this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
LeBron James, that would probably change the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And here they go. And the jam by Montejunas.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Ariza outside. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Howard dishes to Ariza. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Trevor Ariza. He's got 14 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Tony Douglas is checked in for Cole. Ariza hits them both.
You know, going back to Norris Cole last year, after the trade to the Pelicans, he shot better than he had in his entire career. That and the 2 championship rings he brought with him really helped the Pelicans take the next step in the team's development.
Babbitt passes to Douglas.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? And that one comes up a bit short.
And, you know, talking about Norris Cole, this is a young man who still has plenty of upside. His assist-to-turnover ratio is solid. He's a competitive defender. I like where his game is going right now.
And that one's good. Montejunas has got 4 points this quarter.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Beverly against Douglas. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on, and clearly were dominant in every area.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Trevor Ariza. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And the basket by Harden.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Douglas against Harden. Shot off the pick. Here's Ajinça. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Harden outside. That three off the mark. Now here's Douglas. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
You know, we got a good win tonight coming from a tough game last night. Started out strong. We just stuck with it. We stayed together, and we got a good win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. Let's go.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA. And even if it's not a one-on-one situation, even if you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still gets the job done. It's the confidence, the drive, and the spirit that makes James Harden a superstar.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.